Greetings. Before we start the anime recap, I just want to clarify that the anime studio stated that every characters in this anime are over 18 and they are adult. So, YouTube staff, don't just assume everything just because your mind is messed up. Hey there, today I'm going to talk about a wholesome cultural anime. If you are into vanilla and romance, then you guys should definitely watch this anime. If you don't know where to watch it, Google and Incognito are your best friends.
死を思えというのはだな。今は生きているが、いつかは終わりが来る。先生もいつクビになるかわからんということだな。
The main character, Ado, has a crush on his classmate. Her name is Yako, and she is an honor student who is loved by everyone. She always tries to have a small chat with him whenever she saw him. He knew his place, so he doesn't get his hope up. In addition, he also knew that she is nice to everyone, so he is not special at all.
勘違いするな。彼女が俺に話しかけるのは誰に対しても優しいからだ。そうでなきゃ俺なんてきっと相手にもされない。何をやっても中途半端にやめてずるずる腐って周りとも距離を置くようになった。
He is feeling down because he is going to join the Council of Wizard once he reached 30. Suddenly, he witnessed a commotion outside the convenience store. He saw a group of thugs are picking fight with a lady. It seems like he understands the tips and tricks of surviving in 2024, so he is going to ignore her since she is a strong and independent woman. Despite that, he still went ahead to save her. He gave them his wallet and told them that she is his friend. They let her go once they took his wallet, and they are quite satisfied with this. In the meantime, he is already running away together with her. When they realize that there is nothing valuable in his wallet, everything is too late for them, and they couldn't catch up to both of them. After that, he brought her to a holy sanctuary to hide from those thugs. Then, she starts her conversation with him by asking him about his name.
君さ、武藤くんだっけ？
はい。っていうか、だけど。
何気に話すのは初めてだな。
初めてって。
Then, she told him that this is her first time casually talking to him. He is confused when she said that, since she has already chatted with him before this. He felt like something is different about her, but he couldn't determine what's actually different.
なんか、いつもと雰囲気が。
Suddenly, she gave him a kiss and told him that she is just thanking him for saving her. After that, she informed him that she actually has split personalities. Her current personality only comes out at night, and it is completely different during the day. He thought that she is into those kind of roleplay, so he doesn't believe her. Then, she noticed that his Excalibur is happy to see her, so she wants to give it a reward. He told her not to do that. Despite telling her all sort of moral bullshit, his Excalibur is still ready for battle. Therefore, she begins to aim assist his Excalibur. At that moment, he knew that his time to come has come. Since he is a veteran in solo Let's Play, that shit is too much for him, so he used Protein Blast instantly. After that, she wants to go to the next step. Suddenly, the phone in their room rings, and that surprised him. It looks like their staying time is almost up. Then, Sayoko told him that they should continue this somewhere else. Fortunately, his mom doesn't raise a pussy, so he accepts her invitation and brings her back to his place. She makes fun of him for being bold, and he told her that she is the same too. Without wasting any time, she set his Excalibur free and starts to give it some eco-cleaning, since hygiene is very important. During the eco-cleaning, she informed him that this current personality must exist, so she will become a good girl during the day. This means her current personality is the polar opposite of her during the day, so she is very cultural. Suddenly, his sister knocked on the door, and that surprised him. He told her that he is busy now, and she should come back later. Despite that, his sister doesn't give a crap, and opened the door because fuck privacy. To be honest, he should just lock the damn door in the first place. However, as usual, not locking door is a canon event. If the door is locked, then Sayoko will not know about his taste in cultural studies. Then, his sister suddenly laughed at him for renting an educational DVD, and the title is about his classmate gently scolding him. I guess he is into that kind of shit. Anyhow, Sayoko has heard everything, and she is still cleaning his Excalibur with full attention. After a while, he has no choice but to reward her with a lot of fresh homemade organic protein shake. His sister noticed something is weird going on, and she is disgusted by him. So, she left the room while roasting him.
マジでドン引きだから気をつけろよな、キモキモ兄貴。
After the coast is clear, Sayoko told him that it's time for protein time. She even made fun of him for renting that DVD, and he has nothing to say to her. She starts to play Bouncing Simulator 2024 on him. Then, he 360 no-scope her dungeon from behind for some top 10 phase montage. During that, she told him that she can switch back to her other personalities now, and it would be very funny. He begged her not to do that, and she told him that she is just joking for the meme. After a while, he felt like he is going to use Protein Blast. However, he knew that he is not ready to pay child support yet, so he managed to retreat at the last second and use Protein Blast outside the dungeon. After everything is over, she told him that her name is Yako, and he can call her that. Well, that is good too, or it will get very confusing.
それがヤコとの出会いだった。
Wait a second, she actually did such unholy act with him before marriage. Editor, please censor that for me, or you will not get your salary.
一応言っとくけど、私のこと喋んなよ。
言えるわけねえよ、あんなこと。第一、顔だってまともに見れるかどうか。
あ、やっと来た。さ、ちょっと話があんだけど、いい？
On the next day, his classmates suddenly want to have a talk with him. In addition, they are Sayoko's close friends. He thought that he has been busted for busting. However, it looks like everything is fine. They just want to know if he was in a famous soccer club. He told them that he has quitted the club. Then, they want him to get an autograph of a famous player there. In return, they will ask Sayoko to watch the soccer match with him. Now, that is a fair exchange. Although she told him not to decide everything themselves, she still went there to watch the match. He did not expect that thing will progress this way.
けど、すごいよね、トー君。誰でも入れるクラブじゃないのに、どうして辞めちゃったの？
他にやりたいことができて。本当はみんなすごすぎてついていけなくなっただけなんだよな。
It looks like she was feeling sad for being
トー君
unable
の
to
生
do
き
the
方
stuff
っ
that
て
she wants.
私ね、なぜかずっと夢を見ないんだ。できるなら私もボールを追いかけてどこか遠くへ行けたらな。
宮村小夜子は二重人格だ。しかし本人はそれを知らない。俺がもう一つの人格と関係を持っているということも。
なんだか江藤君とまともに喋った気がする。
そうだっけ？
だって私いつも避けられてるのかなって。
After the match is over, they are taking the train back home. When she is chatting with him, he suddenly remembered about the protein time last night at his place. Although she has split personalities, they are actually the same person. Therefore, his Excalibur became ready for battle, and he is having a very hard time right now. Despite that, he still managed to advise her to live her life fully and enjoy the present. Once again, he is having a hard time saying all of that.
今を楽しめか。そうなんだね。江藤君大丈夫？顔赤いけど。
Then, she noticed that his face is flushed, so she wants to know if he is feeling fine. Suddenly, the train stopped, and she fell toward him. As a result, she has landed on his Excalibur, and realized that his Excalibur is ready for battle. The situation is too damn awkward that he should just leave the country and start a new life with a new name at that point. At nighttime, Yako is hanging out at his place again.
やらかしてやんの。
Although Yako is dormant just now, she still knew everything that happened during the day. So, she is laughing at him for trying to act cool and failing that bad just now. After that, she has an idea. She brought him to the school. It looks like she wants him to view her as Sayoko, and he asked her to stop messing around. Then, she noticed that his Excalibur is eager for battle, so she makes her move on him as usual. After that, she informed him that she is going to switch to Sayoko since they are at school right now. He tries to stop her, but it is too late. Sayoko is up now, and she has no idea what is happening now. Despite that, he knew that Yako is trying to make him happy, so he continued to farm some holy water from her dungeon. After everything is ready, he starts to explore her dungeon like his life depends on it. After the protein time is over, he said something wholesome to her, and that made her embarrassed.
バカ。そういうのは小夜子にとっとけ。
でも結局のところ、俺が変わらなくてもいろんなことが変わっていく。望む望まないに関わらず。ヤコ、今日も来ないのか。はあ、追試か。
One day, he is sitting a makeup exam since he failed his exam. Then, he meets Sayoko, and he is surprised that she is here too. He quickly apologized to her for giving her a hard time on that day. She is blushing like crazy, but she told him that it is fine since she is cultural sometime as well.
なんだこの違和感。そういや珍しいね。宮村さんが追試なんて。
わざとなんだ。赤点取ったの。ちょっとね。ママに反抗してみたくなって。
In addition, she told him that she failed the exam on purpose because she wants to go against her mom for once. It looks like his words did have some effects on her. This means that she is going to become bad slowly, and he knew that Yako is there to ensure that Sayoko will be good.
なあヤコ、言ってたよな。ヤコはそもそも宮村さんがいい子でいるために生み出した人格だって。
He understands that if Sayoko became bad, then Yako will not exist anymore. He became even more depressed when he found that out. Anyhow, it looks like Sayoko was abused by her mom when she was little. She was locked in the shed just because she didn't get a perfect score for her exam. By the way, this is what an actual Asian household looks like. Anyways, those punishments have caused her to have trauma, and she never fully recovered from the trauma she suffered during her childhood. As a result, she hates the night, which ultimately caused another personality, who is Yako, to manifest. Moving on, he hasn't seen Yako for a long time ever since that day.
宮村さんの性格の変化、優等生でいることへの反抗。
He knew that it is now or never, so he asked Sayoko out on a date next week. Unfortunately, he was rejected by her.
ごめんなさい。私、その時間帯は空いてなくて。
まあ、想定内っすわ。そもそも宮村さんは夜がダメだしな。でも、これでいいはずなんだ。
On that day, he is sitting alone on a bench although it is snowing at that time. He is pretty sad because he still doesn't fully understand her. Suddenly, someone surprised him from behind. It is Yako, and she is here to meet him. When he saw her, he is very happy because he hasn't seen her for a very long time. Then, he told her that he wants to understand her better. Therefore, both of them went on a date, and he has learned a lot of stuff about her.
母子家庭のこと、母親も同じ二重人格だということ、子供の頃に虐待めいた扱いを受けていたこと、それ以来夜を恐れるようになったこと、いい子でいるために必要のないものをもう一つの人格として分離したこと、自身にとっての夜を克服したがっていること。
After the date is over, he knew that something is wrong, so he wants her to tell him the truth. She tries to change the topic by pointing at a holy sanctuary and told him that she still has time for protein time. He is so done with her. However, her distraction actually works. So both of them entered the holy sanctuary to carry out the protein time. Since this is going to be her last time having protein time, she is going all out and did a lot of cultural stuff. In the end, he has given her a lot of homemade organic protein pie. After the protein time is over, she is going back to her home.
やだ、消えたりなんかするなよ。俺が宮村さんにあんなこと言わなきゃ。
He knew that he shouldn't say all of that to Sayoko at that time. Therefore, he felt like it is his fault since Yako is going to disappear now, so he starts to cry. Yako consoled him for the last time, and she went home.
それからはもうヤコの人格が現れることはなかった。彼女はもういない。この世のどこにも。
On the next day, he is feeling very sad because Yako is gone forever, and she only exists in his memory now. Suddenly, Sayoko called out to him, and she greets him. It looks like she is quite happy. Then, she told him that she has a long dream this morning.
子供の頃からずっと見てなかったとても長い夜の夢。夢の中の私は素行が悪くていつも一人ぼっちで。ある日、怖い人たちに襲われた時に助けてくれた男の子がいたの。でも目が覚める直前、その人はひどく悲しんでた。だから伝えたかったんだ。私が全部覚えてるから。
He is very happy when he heard that, since she has regained those memories. However, this means that she remembered that they did the protein time all the time.
っていうか、やらしいことしてたでしょ、私の体で。
Anyways, I guess that is a wholesome happy ending, right? Well, that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. This anime has 2 episodes, and the second episode has a second story. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation of this anime? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone or with your families.